your radio. Oh yeah. I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. This morning, take the first time to start the show. I don't need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. The voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Who's tripping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? I said I really need to know that, yeah.
Gelo. Whoa, she going crazy right now. He's blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo.
Cause I tweaking this, I might swerve in that corner, whoa. Tight, cause I tweaking this telling go. And I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda with it, show me some more.
Gelo.
Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo Ball, but you can call me Gelo. Check out my new music out everywhere. Taking over your airwaves today for Young Jock, Miss Shyneka, and Shawty Shawty.
All right. Well, we definitely got to talk about a whole lot of things, like the biggest thing happening today. We got to get inside this word on the streets news, and
you know what it is, man. It's the crazy report. It's the craziest thing you're going to hear absolutely all day. So y'all keep it locked right here.
You already know.
Takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
Wake up. It's Gelo, man. Check out my new music out everywhere. I'm taking over your airwaves today. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Hey, Miss Shyneka, what's the biggest thing happening today?
All right, well, let's talk about it. A nationwide economic blackout is scheduled for this Friday, February 28th, and it's to protest DEI rollbacks.
Retail giants like Target, Walmart, and Amazon are under fire as activists organize massive boycotts against their DEI rollback efforts. Among the boycotts gaining traction is a 24-hour economic blackout planned for February 28th, created by the People's Union. John Swartz, the founder of the People's Union, said the day of economic resistance is to show that we the people are the system. And this is just the beginning. From March 7th to the 14th, the People's Union is calling for a week-long Amazon boycott. And as for Target, some are boycotting indefinitely. Plus, Pastor Jamal Bryant is also calling for a 40-day Target fast during Lent. His message: America listens to dollars, not speeches.
All right, that is the biggest thing happening. And, of course, we have Gelo Ball. That's right, Gelo in the studio with us, filling in for Young Jock this morning. Make sure you check out his music on all platforms. And you already know we got that crazy report on the way. You don't want to miss it. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
He's blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo.
Cause I tweaking this, I might swerve in that corner,
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. Yo, it's the craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we're about to do. We're going to run down Irene, the manager at Wingstop, and see why the hell she throwing grease on customers.
Video from January 28th shows Irene and a customer having what appears to be a heated conversation at the carryout line.
It escalates to the point where the manager takes a squirt bottle of ranch dressing, squirts it on our two victims.
But it doesn't end with ranch. Irene disappears, returning with a metal container. That's when police say Irene threw hot grease at the customers. The victims, one a minor, left with burns on their skin, and Irene booked in the St. Lucie County Jail.
Yep, I can see it now. That customer like, girl, I'm finna give you a 2-piece special. And she got that grease and said, no, I'm finna make you a 2-piece special. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Now she fried, black, burnt, smothered, and covered, and chunked. Follow me on all social platforms at Shawty the Comedian.
Now let's get into these national days.
What's up, y'all? It's Gelo. Check out my music on all platforms. This the National Day. National Tell a Fairy Tale Day.
Oh, man. Jock should be here. He got a million of them.
National Pistachio Day.
Yeah.
And then we got a National Pink Shirt Day.
All right. Yeah. You like a little pink and...
I love pink, actually. I
bring the pink out
pink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be special for that. You know what I'm saying? Chosen.
It's a couple celebrity birthdays right here, man. It's Pisces season. We got Erykah Badu, Michael Bolton, Bill Duke, and Johnny Cash. Happy birthday.
That's right. All celebrating a birthday.
We got a local celebrity birthday.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Ooh. It's my birthday. Turn me up. It's my birthday. Turn me up.
Happy birthday, Michael Simone. Happy birthday, Saint Hunter, Chris Adams, and Isaiah too.
All right. Thank you for everybody that sent in their birthdays. And if you want to get your name on the birthday list, hit us up and message us on Streetz Morning Takeover page with your birthday names. You got to keep it locked in right here. We got Gelo in the studio this morning.
Yeah, what's good, y'all?
Taking over your airwaves for Young Jock, so you got to keep it locked in right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show.
Yo, I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty. And today we got the Gelo Tweaker Takeover. Gelo Ball is rocking with us all morning long, holding it down for Young Jock. We appreciate him for being in the building. Now, we got to talk about Jasmine Crockett. Yes, with a few words for Elon Musk.
If you could speak directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Off. That's it.
You say, what's that? What? Okay, so she was just asked how she, what she would say to him. Yeah. All right. So Jasmine Crockett told Elon Musk to, blank off after the House Democrats protested against the Republican budget plan outside the U.S. Capitol. Now, the comment gained attention after being shared online by a reporter on X, formerly Twitter. Now, according to AP News, 21 staffers at DOGE at DOGE, who originally joined the agency when it was called United States Digital Service, turned in their resignations early on Tuesday. So the staffers who resigned included engineers, data scientists, and product managers. So, they was out of there. They were just like, this ain't what we signed up for.
Yes. It's like when you, who am I working for? Oh, I do not do the devil's work.
Yeah, they are really running the United States like a business. There's absolutely no compassion.
None.
No love. No nothing.
No. And I was thinking, I'm like, what in the world are they doing? They are trying to crash the economy, y'all. It's going to go bad. People are going to lose jobs. They're trying to crash the economy to build it back up, because in order to get the interest rates down, then they're going to have to crash the economy, but then the housing rate's going to go down. So the housing price is going to go down, and then the interest rates are going to go down, but you're still going to get less, so we're going to lose. So we got to just be on your thing, man.
Well, we definitely need to get some financial forecasters on the air with us so they can tell us what we should expect in this Trump economy. All right. Well, thank you guys. We got to get inside this Word on the Streetz news in just a few minutes, because Cameron is absolutely going off. At first, I didn't really agree with Cameron, but I kind of do. All right, so he had some words for Chad Ochocinco. Also, we definitely got to talk about Doechii and JT doing big things in Milan. And we got to get into this. Tiana Taylor has a new collection and so much more coming up in less than 10 minutes inside the Word on the Streetz news.
He's blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo!
Cause I'm tweaking this beat. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Cause I'm tweaking this.
Turn off the lights.
The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
Wake up, y'all. It's Gelo Ball, but you can call me Gelo. Check out my new music anywhere on all platforms right now. And I'm taking over your airways today, man. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka, I heard you got the word on the street. What is talking about?
You already know I got the word on the streets news. And we got to talk about Cameron explaining why he does not like Chad Ochocinco.
I don't really with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you. He all right, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning. We was doing very well. It was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm going to get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the you got to take my spot? You've been a football player your whole life. Now, because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months.
All right. Well, at first I was like, Cameron, why are you doing all that? And so they were speaking on the fact that Chad Ochocinco said that he got a male enhancement procedure. And so the co-host asked, what did Cam think about that? And then he went into how much he did not like Ochocinco. Now, here's the thing. When somebody like Chad Ochocinco or somebody that you kind of look up to, because clearly their formula, him and Uncle Shannon, like people looking up like, dang, I could do that. And when you start talking down on somebody that look up to you, that's really bad. So I see where Cameron was mad in the situation. Like when somebody we looked up to had said something, bad about us, we were like, wait, hold on, we loved it. How you say that about us?
He was saying stick to rapping.
Yes,
I mean, just coming in on Ocho's side for a bit, he is a football player, a hell of a football player, Hall of Famer, and extremely competitive. He's never going to lose that. So yeah, if you stepping onto what I feel like is my territory, I'm going to come at you competitively, and I think that's where Ocho was coming from.
Yeah, he had that male
his territory.
Let me tell you something. When he got that male enhancement, he talking with authority. He talking with a different set.
Okay. All right, Shawty, you got crumbs on your lips. Doechii and JT perform Alter Ego at D Squared 2's fashion show in Milan.
New persona, new pushback, but I'm still gone. Labels great, they mistaken. I'm that bitch. Rich, stay frozen, you the Trojans. Let's go. I'm a kid.
And the iconic Naomi Campbell popped out while they performed. NLE Choppa and Tyson Beckford also ripped the runway. I love the fact that Tyson Beckford and Naomi Campbell still keeping it together and still making these monions. Now, let's talk about Lil Durk being hit with a wrongful death lawsuit amid a legal fallout from the murder for hire arrest. Now, he's facing a new wrongful death lawsuit. The family of Savea Robinson, who was shot and killed during the attack on Quando Rondo. So they are accusing Durk of allegedly ordering a hit on the rapper back in 2022. The allegations mirror the criminal charges that Durk is currently facing over the alleged incident. So this is going to be a huge problem because now they're talking about money.
Yes, and if he get found guilty, then he's going to lose all his money. He's going to lose it all because if he's found guilty, that automatically get him automatic grounds.
Well, if he hired somebody to kill somebody else, he definitely needs to lose all his money.
Yeah.
That is the word on the streets news. I am Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover. But coming up inside the trending topic, we are talking about this nationwide economic blackout scheduled for this Friday, February 28th, and it's to protest DEI rollbacks. All right. So we want to know, are you going to participate in the boycott? And do you think it will be effective? And we got Gelo Ball in the studio today, holding it down for Young Jock. So keep it locked in right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show.
Yo, I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo!
Cause I tweak in this I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Hold on tight cause I tweak in this I let go. And I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda with it, show me some more. Gelo!
All right, good morning, Gelo.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Good morning, man.
Welcome to the street.
Yeah.
That's right. Glad to have you in the building. Man, that music going crazy. We got to talk about it. We got to play some of your music this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get into it.
Yeah, we got some more coming, too.
Yeah, we finna get lit this morning, baby.
That's right. That's right. So much to talk about with Gelo Ball this morning. So make sure you stick close for that. But we got to get inside this trending topic and talk about the nationwide economic blackout scheduled for this Friday, February 28th. To protest the DEI rollbacks.
Retail giants like Target, Walmart, and Amazon are under fire as activists organize massive boycotts against their DEI rollback efforts. Among the boycotts gaining traction is a 24-hour economic blackout planned for February 28th, created by the People's Union. John Swartz, the founder of the People's Union, said the day of economic resistance is to show that we the people are the system. And this is just the beginning. From March 7th to the 14th, the People's Union is calling for a week-long Amazon boycott. And as for Target, some are boycotting indefinitely. Plus, Pastor Jamal Bryant is also calling for a 40-day Target fast during Lent. His message, America listens to dollars, not speeches.
All right. Well, want to know, Shawty.
Yes.
Are you partaking in this economic boycott?
Of course I am. You know, I can't wait to boycott. You know, we got to show these big companies that they got to fall in line. And I really think that as the people, as our black people, that we have to do this, man. If we don't do this one, then they going to know we can do anything to them. So we have to make our dollars count, and we got to make them felt when we're not spending them. As a matter of fact, you try to go to Target Friday, I'm going to be out there tackling every black person try to come in there.
Oh.
Boom, get out. God, not today.
And a lot of people started to get their taxes back, too.
They've
been waiting to go to Target and Walmart.
Find a black vendor. Find where you can put your money into our community so we can make it circulate, y'all. Now, you see what they doing to us. Mm-hmm. Let them keep on doing it. They going to spin us, and we're going to be way out. So let's stick together now.
All right.
Or we all be broke.
DJ Swin, are you participating?
Yeah, I'm participating just because I want to see what happens. All right, so I was born in 88. So, you know, it's been kind of cool for us.
We didn't march.
You know what I mean?
We didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but listen here.
So I want to see.
Yeah, I mean, y'all 80s babies, y'all got to do it. 90s millennials, we need everybody to participate in this. You know, I remember when my grandmama and them, they used to stand up for things, and they got things changed. If you fall for anything, then they're going to keep pulling the wool up out here.
Stand for something or fall for anything.
You got it. Appreciate
All right,
that.
so they are asking people, once again, to boycott Target's major retailers like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, McDonald's, and urging participants to avoid shopping, buying gas, or using credit or debit cards for non-essential purchases from noon until 11:59 p.m. Will you participate inside the boycott, or do you think that it will be effective? Hit us up this morning, 1-844-YUNG-JOC. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty.
Yeah.
Gelo Ball holding it down for Young Jock this morning. All right, so let's get into this trending topic. Nationwide economic blackout is scheduled for this Friday, February 28th, to protest the DEI rollbacks.
Retail giants like Target, Walmart, and Amazon are under fire as activists organize massive boycotts against their DEI rollback effort. Among the boycotts gaining traction is a 24-hour economic blackout planned for February 28th, created by the People's Union. John Swartz, the founder of the People's Union, said the day of economic resistance is to show that we the people are the system. And this is just the beginning. From March 7th to the 14th, the People's Union is calling for a week-long Amazon boycott. And as for Target, some are boycotting indefinitely. Plus, Pastor Jamal Bryant is also calling for a 40-day Target fast during Lent. His message, America listens to dollars, not speeches.
All right. Well, we got to go to our phone lines and see, what do you think? Are you going to participate in the boycott? And do you think it will be effective?
Lakeisha, do you want me to be honest? I'm a participate, but we're going to need more of the younger generation to participate, and that's the challenge. You have to do something that grabs their attention, because a lot of them, they don't want to be like, oh, no, I'm going to stick to my Target, I'm going to stick to my Amazon, I'm going to stick to, like, they're stuck in their ways. So you have to do something. They always feel like it's like you got to get something in return. So if they feel like nothing's going to change, they're going to still do what they want to do. So maybe like a reward at the end for them at least participating may get them more out, but I don't know. This generation different. You know how they are, the YNs and everybody.
I feel like, just judging by your voice, that you're a part of this generation. Are you speaking for your generation?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, coming up. Gelo, I know that you're learning the show. You're doing a good job at it. But we got a segment called The Date Dilemma on the way. And that's when people call us up that have been ghosted in some kind of capacity by someone that they were in some kind of relationship with, okay?
Yes.
And we have to find a resolution for them. And when we get inside this date dilemma, we definitely want to know what you think about it. So, definitely keep it locked in right here. Date dilemma is on the way. You don't want to miss it. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
No matter what I do, all I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's The Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
How you doing? Yeah, my name is Tyrek.
Hey, Tyrek. How you doing?
How you doing? What's going on?
So tell us what you got going on this morning.
All right, so I just recently bought my girl a car. Taxes just came out, so
big time.
I put money down on her car. She's been asking. We only had one car, so she's been needing hers to get back and forth to work. So I decided to put some money down on the car for her, and it was about 2 days ago, and I haven't seen her since. She turned off her location. Her phone is going straight to voicemail, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, okay. So are you scared that something may have happened to her? Do you need to alert the police?
I don't think anything had happened to her because I still see that she's active on Instagram. So I'm checking her Instagram. Yeah, so
she put the car on Instagram?
No, she ain't post nothing yet, but I just see that she's active.
So what is the reason that you think that she may have went ghost on you?
I don't know. I mean, recently we've been trying to get it together, so I'm still working at the warehouse right now, and I'm going back to school for my cybersecurity.
You spent your taxes on a car for a female? Y'all ain't married?
Look, man, I mean, I love her. You know what I'm saying?
It was your whole check?
I to do something for her. It was most of it. I mean, enough to put down on the car.
Oh.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice.
Wow.
All right, then.
Hi, little boy.
Okay, so what would you like us to do this morning?
I don't know. I was seeing if you could look her up and find her, see if maybe y'all can reach out to her, see if she'll pick up if y'all call.
What's your mission? You want her back or the car back?
If I can't have her back, I want the car back.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do this morning. In the meantime, we need you to go on mute, and we're going to give her a call. We're going to place you on hold, Tyrek.
Johnny, I hope he didn't put it in her name.
I don't know. This is a real interesting.
Wow. I bought that girl a car one time. Yeah. I repoed it too.
Hello?
Good morning. May I speak with Shara?
This is her.
Hey, Shara. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Who's this?
All right. This is Miss Shyneka and Shawty Shawty of Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We are a radio show, and we wanted to ask you a few questions this morning.
Okay.
We heard you got a new car.
How do y'all know that?
We psychics.
We're not psychics. Someone called us up and said that they had been searching for you.
Yeah, but I heard of people buy you shoes and they walk out your life, but I ain't never heard you buy a girl a car and she drive away.
See, I already know. Go ahead.
All right, so Shara, we're trying to figure out what's going on with your situation.
So, my ex got me a car.
Ain't what he told us.
Mind you, we've been sharing one car. And I actually helped him pay to get that car when we got the first one. He helped me get this car. And he run around telling everybody that he done bought me a car, but he won't even pay the note. So I'm over that. That don't even make no sense. How you going to buy somebody a car, add in bills, I already pay rent, I already have all these other bills I got to pay, and then now you done added $400 on top of everything?
Why did you accept the car if you knew he wasn't going to be the one paying for it?
He had me thinking he was going to pay for everything. He was like, baby, I got you. Don't worry about it. It's on me. I'm thinking he did his big one. I'm like, okay, he changed it. He really know how to provide for me. And I'm over that. I need a man who can provide for me.
Okay.
And so you left with the car.
Yeah, I'm in it right now.
So that's how we going to do it.
I should have known you was on the phone. Yes, that is how we going to do
definitely.
it. I already told you this.
Well, I told you, we already had the discussion that I was going to go back to school, get my cybersecurity, and we was all good with that. You know, I'm trying to get that stuff together.
It take 5 years. It take 5 years.
Look, man, you know, it's been hard getting all my student loan paperwork in. It's been a struggle, so I thought we was clear on that.
Either you apply or you get it or you don't get it. It's not that hard.
Man, they've been like sending letters and like I've been having to do a lot of update, man.
So are you tired of believing and supporting in what he has going on, Shara?
I'm very tired.
Okay.
I'm very tired.
Well, how come you didn't give him the courtesy of just saying what it was before you just ghosted him?
Right.
I really loved him, and I just kept thinking, okay,
Love.
you know what?
Love, that was a D.
Right.
Did you love him when he bought the car?
Well, it sounded like he didn't buy the car. He sounded like he put down
his taxes.
That's a big contribution, though.
Tell him, didn't I do the same thing for you last year, though?
You did, but I mean, I've been paying a lot of the bills throughout the year, so I thought that offset what I put down.
What?
What you
Okay,
put down.
paying the electricity bill is different from the rent. I pay the rent, and you know that.
Dang.
I just thought we was on the same page, and the fact that you calling me your ex sounds like you moved on in 2 days. So all I'm really asking is that you just give me my down payment back, and then you can go about your life.
No, the car is in my name. You can keep the car that you got. I'm going to keep my new boo, okay?
An even swap ain't a swindle.
Yeah, 2 wrongs make an even.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Dang, she sounds like she riding in that new car.
It seems like you guys are not going to be able to work this situation out and become a couple again. Courtesy of 1-800 The Injured Bethune Law Firm, you guys will not be receiving these $300, all right?
Hey, to my listeners, call us up 1-844-YUNGJLC. It's Young Jack in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was. Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show.
Yo, I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty. Gelo Ball holding it down for Young Jock this morning. And we got to get inside this date dilemma now. Tyrek is calling looking for Sharon. He recently got her a car 2 days ago and hasn't heard from her since. Now, when Shara gets on the phone, she says that she's done with Tyrek and not being a provider. She thought he bought her a car, but really he only put down the down payment on the car, and he made her responsible for paying the note on the car, stressing her out with another bill that she is not ready for. Okay, she's already the sole provider, and she said she put the down payment on his car just last year when she got her taxes. Okay,
yeah.
Also, she wants to make it an even swap, ain't a swindle. She keeps her car and he keeps the car that she put the down payment on, and they just go their separate ways. They did not see eye to eye. They were not able to work it out.
Now, he was capping. He done went down there and got that car for her, knowing he wasn't going to make that payment. They going to spring it on her. Oh, you know you're going to have to take care of the payment. What? That's not buying me no car.
Right.
It's giving me an extra note.
All right, well.
On that note.
Well, we want to know, what does Gelo think? Gelo, what do you think?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I feel her for real. I ain't gonna get you. Like, that's like a half present, dog.
You know
like, I can see why she get mad, bro. If you don't get the whip, just get it.
Exactly.
Like that. But if you can't get the whip, he should have got her something else.
That's
like
an
a bag
extra
or
bill.
something.
Right.
But yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I could see why she drove off. I mean, I think a lot of women would.
Yeah. And she traded her paid-in car. She had car paid off. She don't trade it in.
She didn't want to pay no note.
Yeah, no.
You already know. Gelo is such a YN.
Yeah, you ultimate, bro.
Thank you guys for listening to us on this date dilemma. We definitely appreciate it. Coming up next, are you smarter than Young Jock? Yeah, all you got to do is hit us up. 1-844-YUNG-JOC is Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
He's blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo!
Cause I tweaking this, I might swerve in that corner. Whoa.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
She going crazy right now. He's blowing up the charts and he's just getting started. Gelo!
Cause I tweaking this, I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Hold on tight cause I tweaking this, I let go. And I heard that she wanna show me who she be. I'm kinda with it, show me some more. Gelo!
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty. And we have a very special guest in the studio today. We got Gelo.
Yeah, what's up?
Gelo, congratulations, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, man.
This is the anthem, the song, the movement we did not see coming.
Yeah, this one hot one. We got some more in the tank too.
For real?
Right.
Well, it's just gonna get cracking.
All right, so where did this artistry side come from?
I had my artistry side since like 3rd grade, for real. Yeah, I always been in, rap battles with my cousins. I be performing, but it's just off record, I recorded my first song in the studio at 18.
So what made you say, you know what, I'm about to put this out? Did you send it to, friends in the league, your family before? Because they look like they was all on board with your movement, like as soon as it dropped.
I will say the people I have been sending my music to, they hit me back like, yo, this the only I listen to, bro. So I was like, I knew there's something there for real. I like my own music too, of course. As far as putting it out, that caught me off guard. I didn't think I was gonna be rapping.
How you come up with the song?
I just got to hear the beat, bro. I hear the beat and I get the freestyling. If it sounds good, I start writing it.
Now, this world would not be anything without criticism. Now, did you hear people say that it sounded like it should have came out like in the early 2000s?
Yeah, that 2000 sound, but yeah. I didn't really notice it until after some people started saying it. I'm like, damn, it do sound like a little of that Cash Money, No Limit type stuff. But
that was better music that's coming out now, so that's kind of like a compliment.
And when I made it, though, I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm like, I wasn't in there like, oh, this is a throwback.
Yeah. Right. So how did it feel when all the rappers from New Orleans and stuff was reaching out saying, I want to be on the song, Moneybag, yo.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew a good amount of rappers and ball players and stuff before this, so they really just hit me on some friend type stuff. They just rocking with the music.
So what's your dad say when he first heard the song?
How you make that shit? He like, you thought of that, bro? He's like, that, bro. Somebody wrote it.
Somebody wrote it for you?
No.
Son, you ain't did this.
No, he know I got that on me. He like, all them times you got in trouble for rapping in class. I was like, yeah, we good.
Oh, man.
Yes.
All right. Well, speaking of your dad, we recently heard that he had surgery, and now he is an amputee. How are you being there for your father at this time?
I just pulled up and seen him before. I just make sure I tap in with him because, it's hard for everybody to really lock in. And we've been traveling so much. And then Zone Mellow in different states. I'm in a different state a lot of the time. So when I'm home, I try to make sure I just go through the crib, see him. He be in good spirits, though. He good. He at the house. He gonna get into more details for his story, though, but I'm gonna let him tell it for sure.
I know that's right, because he can tell a story.
Yeah, he gonna,
get
it right.
Yes.
But he seemed like he cool. Yeah, he at the crib feeling good. So.
Well, what is so amazing to me, when your father first came on the scene, the brashness, the boldness, the commanding of attention. People had their mixed views, but I guess the proof is in the pudding. I mean, we've seen the amazing work that you guys have been able to put in. How did that feel for you?
That's like everyday life for us. That's my pops. I feel like he toned it down for it, when he come on TVs and radios and all that. But in the house, he real turned up. It's been like that too. So That's all I know.
He had y'all, of course, y'all were training for basketball. Was it like paramilitary?
But he went in, like, whatever you do, I needed you to be the coldest. Like, you gonna be the best in that. Yeah. So we know how to do hella stuff, bro. Like,
man, that music going crazy. We gotta talk about it. We gotta play some of your music this morning. We gotta get into it.
Yeah, we got some more coming too.
Yeah, we finna get lit this morning, baby.
Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show.
Yo, I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Good morning, y'all. It's Gelo. Every day we listen to the best damn morning show.
Yo, I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
So what are your plans for these songs? So far, I've heard 3.
Oh, yeah.
So they saying Gelo 3 for 3.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna try to put out an album with no skips though. That's my thing. I got a lot of songs too so I have an album done for real if we want to get into that. I be making music every day.
That's what's up.
In almost less than a month of your single release, you were literally performing at the All-Star game. How did that feel for you opposed to playing?
Yeah, that was big for real. It still felt like I had an All-Star game, really. Like I was walking through the tunnels, getting ready. It felt good to be around all that again, for real.
All right. So in preparation for you, what is the difference between preparing yourself as a basketball player and then the work that it takes to be a rapper?
I say with the hoops, when I prepare myself, it's more like I'm getting ready for like war. Like it's about to be a lot of physical stuff going on. Like I'm about to run as hard as I could, not get tired 48 minutes is straight, just work. But with the music, it's more mental. I don't gotta be all geeked up. I ain't gotta be stretching and none of that. Just pull up.
We gotta say congratulations to you for signing with Def Jam.
Yeah.
They're saying that the deal is worth as much as $13 million with an $8 million guarantee, and that made the internets go wild.
Yes.
Put my info out there like that.
I know, right?
I was going to ask you, could you break that down for us? Because we was trying to figure out $8 million guaranteed.
Well, my team put it together like a professional contract, like damn near. We talked about a lot of stuff, and everybody just came together and we locked in for real. Def Jam showed love.
That's what's up. You got some good people rolling with you, Ron Hurd.
Yeah.
That in this industry. So I definitely can't wait to see the amazing things that you're going to do. Like you are scheduled to perform at Rolling Loud. That's big.
Yeah, it's another big one coming up. I feel like the All-Star molded me a little bit for the Rolling Loud.
I was going to say, you like the All-Star rap. It's like you got your whole championship going.
Yeah, that's the next stop.
So, apparently you and Cameron exchanged some words between each other.
Yeah.
What happened? He was speaking on you?
Yeah, speaking on my name like that, but I don't know him like that, I ain't even try to get into it with him, I just checked him like, he talking about Gino, I think, like, bro, don't do all that. I don't be in my podcast flaming, I just like keep it cool,
So speaking of your podcast, let's talk about it.
Cool, me and my brothers on there started it up, Demo, Zoe, and Banks. We just be on there chatting for real. It's more like a sports type of podcast. And then we do a couple like random topics. One of our mellow stories. I just remember it got the most views. Yeah, he fell off like a 20-foot roof.
Oh my God.
So, like, his pocket got caught on the treadmill before he hit the ground. It's in there hanging. So we was playing hide and seek. We was at a JUCO, hide and seek at a JUCO, and then we was all up on the rooftops and stuff, like trying to hide. It was like a little plastic top, like on the roof, like a plastic window. And then Mello started jumping on. He like, kind of bouncy, gang, like, and they went through. Yeah, and then he a long drop. I thought we lost. I'm like, oh, bro. I looked down there. He hanging off the treadmill. I'm like,
he fell through the roof.
And we all came down to check on him. He gone. He limping. I almost died. Like, bro, I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's probably one of my, that got a lot of views on there.
Your dad found out about that?
He knew we had a game right after.
Oh,
he like, why you can't move? Mello like, I fell. He like, I fell. My dog.
So he had to play in the game?
He had to play.
You know he finna play.
All right, here with Gelo.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Zach.
Hamilton.
All right, Zach, here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified, okay?
Okay.
All right, the first is for you, Zach. Which is the name of the NFL's big game trophy? Is it A, the Stanley Cup, B, the FIFA World Cup, C, the Heisman Trophy, or D, the Vince Lombardi Trophy?
I'm going to go with the Vince.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
2, 1. All right, you are correct.
Oh, I don't even know that much about sports.
All right. Young Jock, which HBCU marching band performed with Usher at the NFL's 58th Big Game halftime show? Was it A, Albany State, B, Jackson State, C, Clark Atlanta marching band?
Well, I mean, Jackson State.
3.
Are you sure? 2.
Not for real, but I'm going with it.
You are correct. Zach, who played the character of Ron Burgundy in the movie Anchorman? Was it A, Will Ferrell, B, Seth Rogen, C, Jim Carrey, or D, Adam Sandler?
I think that was Will Ferrell.
Are you sure?
3, yes.
2. Well, you know you're white people. That is correct. Here we go. Young Jock, according to Spotify, which was the most globally streamed song of 2023? Was it A, Beyonce Cuff It, B, Miley Cyrus Flowers, C, Taylor Swift Anti-Hero, or D, Gunna You Mean?
Taylor Swift.
2.
Fallen Hero, whatever you said.
Aw, that is incorrect, Young Jock. Zach, according to Spotify, which was the most globally streamed song of 2023? Was it A, Beyonce Cuff It, B, Miley Cyrus Flowers, C, Taylor Swift Anti-Hero, or D, Gunna You Mean?
That was Flowers by Miley Cyrus.
You are absolutely correct. What
you mean?
All right, Zach, you are the winner.
Hey, what'd I get?
All right, man, we're going to hook you up with $50, man. We got to make sure we keep you right, man. You did a good job. You beat me this morning. You want to shout anybody out, brother?
Shout out to UWG.
What's UWG?
That's my college.
Okay.
University of West Georgia.
That is. That's what's up, man. Hey, man, congratulations, man. Again, thank you for listening to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover and beat me in Are You Smarter Than Young Jock? Hold on for a second so we can get your info, all right?
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
I'ma tell you like this.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty, yeah. DJ Swin. And we got to get into this. Now, Southwest Airlines plane aborts landing to avoid colliding with a private jet at Chicago Midway Airport. All right. Well, the Southwest Airline plane and the private jet that entered the runway without authorization experienced a close call. And this happened on Tuesday, the Federal Aviation Administration said. So this is just another incident, another reason why people are really scared to fly. And this is, Chicago Midway. We've flown from this airport quite a few times.
Yes, we do fly in and out. Shout out to Chicago. But this was crazy because if they had not been alert in this Southwest flight, they wouldn't have pulled back up. They were landing. They had to pull back up and take back off.
Yeah, they're saying that the Chicago incident, the Southwest plane was arriving from Omaha, Nebraska, and the private jet, the Bombardier Challenger 350 was headed to Knoxville, Tennessee, according to the flight radar. So, Oh, man. To be aware is to be alive.
Conspiracy theory. What if they are messing with the controls of the air traffic waves like they mess with the wind and the air to make storms?
I don't want to comment on that because so many people that we know and love are, flying out daily. So I would just say stay prayed up and do what you need to do out here. And hopefully, this situation will resolve itself. All right. Well, you definitely got to keep it locked. I got some word on the streets news coming your way. You definitely don't want to miss it. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Wake up. Good morning, good people. What we gonna do? I tell y'all, man, y'all keep it locked. We're gonna have a good morning all morning long, man. Keep it locked right here. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
Wake up, y'all. It's Gelo Ball, but you can call me Gelo. Check out my new music anywhere on all platforms right now. And I'm taking over your airways today, man. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka, I heard you got the word on the street. What is talking about?
You already know I got the word on the streets news. And we got to talk about Cameron explaining why he does not like Chad Ochocinco.
I don't really with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you. He alright, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning. We was doing very well, it was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the you gotta take my spot? You've been a football player your whole life. Now, because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months.
All right. Well, at first I was like, Cameron, why are you doing all that? And so they were speaking on the fact that Chad Ochocinco said that he got a male enhancement procedure. And so the co-host asked, what did Cam think about that? And then he went into how much he did not like Ochocinco. Now, here's the thing. When somebody like Chad Ochocinco or somebody that you kind of look up to, because clearly their formula, him and Uncle Shannon, like people looking up like, dang, I could do that. And when you start talking down on somebody that look up to you, that's really bad. So I see where Cameron was mad in the situation. Like when somebody we looked up to had said some, bad about us, we were like, wait, hold on, we loved it, you. How you say that about us?
He was saying stick to rapping.
Yes.
I mean, just coming in on Ocho's side for a bit, he is a football player, a hell of a football player, Hall of Famer, and extremely competitive. He's never going to lose that. So, yeah, if you stepping onto what I feel like is my territory, I'm going to come at you competitively, and I think that's where Ocho was coming from.
Yeah, he had that male enhancement.
His territory.
Let me tell you something. When he got that male enhancement, he talking with authority. He talking with a different set.
Okay. All right, Shawty, you got crumbs on your lips. Doechii and JT performed Alter Ego at D Squared 2's fashion show in Milan.
New persona, new pushback, but I'm still gone. Late with great pit. They mistaken, I'm that bitch. Rinse say frozen, you the Trojans. Let's go, I'ma get it.
And the iconic Naomi Campbell popped out while they performed. NLE Choppa and Tyson Beckford also ripped the runway. I love the fact that Tyson Beckford and Naomi Campbell still keeping it together and still making these manions. Now let's talk about Lil Durk being hit with a wrongful death lawsuit amid a legal fallout from the murder for hire arrest. Now he's facing a new wrongful death lawsuit. The family of Savea Robinson, who was shot and killed during the attack on Quando Rondo. So they are accusing Durk of allegedly ordering a hit on the rapper back in 2022. The allegations mirror the criminal charges that Durk is currently facing over the alleged incident. So, this is going to be a huge problem because now they're talking about money.
Yes, and if he get found guilty, then he's going to lose all his money. He's going to lose it all because if he's found guilty, that automatically get him Automatic grounds.
Well, if he hired somebody to kill somebody else, he definitely needs to lose all his money.
Yeah.
That is the word on the streets news. I'm Miss Shyneka. You guys can follow me at Miss Shyneka and follow us at Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on, what's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That's right. Okay, well, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. We got Gelo Ball in the building today. And Gelo, your rap career is like really taking off. You got a new relationship. You got children. And we were trying to see this morning, this is how this goes. What has been the best piece of love advice that you have been given?
Just be real, man. Love who you love and don't be out here trying to fake it. Like, if you can't get the car, don't get the car. You feel me? If you can't do this, like people that's real, bro. Like, if you pulling up in your Camry, drive your Camry and be like that. I'm gonna be trying to do something you're not. It's gonna backfire. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah. Be you. Somebody gonna like it.
Yeah. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
My name is Sharice Sutton. My business is Suttonly Lit. We are a hand-poured candle company. We offer candle making classes, and they're mobile, so we come to you. And we're just the best candles you'll ever experience. So you can go to our website, and it is Sutton, SUTTONLYLIT.com, and our Instagram, Facebook, everything is the same at Suttonly Lit. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover every single morning. I never miss a beat. It's my favorite, so listen.
All right, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Miss Shyneka right here. Shawty Shawty. Yep. Hey, we want to thank Gelo Ball for coming through today. We definitely appreciate you for holding it down for Young Jock. Of course, his song is playing everywhere. Tweaker. And, you know, he signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Def Jam. So he's, you know, doing his thing right now.
Yes, man. You better bring light-skinned brothers back, Gelo.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. So, of course, his older brother is Alonzo, the point guard for the Chicago Bulls, and was the second overall pick in the 2017 draft, while his younger brother, Melo, is a point guard for the Charlotte Hornets and was drafted third overall in the 2020 draft. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he's keeping the legacy alive.
Yep, you're right.
We asked him about his father, LeVar Ball, and he said that his father was doing well, and he was going to personally update everybody about his status. If you didn't hear, his father recently got his foot amputated.
Yes, he said, but he sure got a good leg to stand on.
You know what? Thank you, Gelo Ball. Once again, we appreciate you. Y'all look out for what he has to come. And we appreciate you for rocking out with us this morning on Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Hi.